start with, like, of course, Raila just passed away. Rest in peace. But my first question would be, I saw a couple of weeks ago you had done a podcast.
Yes.
And you actually said his health state is not at a good place.
Yes.
And to me, I was just like, wait, so you actually knew this and you actually had already like expressed it. It's like something you almost knew. It was almost coming.
Yes.
So like, just if you can take me through that process and what made you say that. Maybe it was an interaction or maybe something you had or...
Of course, it's an interaction. And you know, one thing about the political space, you can never hide anything from people.
Yeah.
It becomes seemingly impossible. Even whatever is going on in the back rooms of the president, at one point or another, it must get out to the people. Nothing ever stays inside. So one thing about Raila, for the past few months, he has been having a very bad health condition. From his kidney, his heart condition that he has been having for quite a long time, ever since detention. So these health conditions got worse, especially this year. But now you know the problem with this year has been a very tense year. And one key, stand that ODM wanted to put about is that they did not want to discuss anything to do with succession politics. And you understand why?
No.
It's because of Babu Owino.
Where does that come?
When you bring up the discussion of succession in the ODM party, everyone, the entire population, a majority of people, not just people from Nyanza, think Babu as the suitable leader to take over Raila Odinga. So they did not want that discussion.
Okay.
So they did not want to bring up issues about Raila's health, that Raila is suffering from a certain health condition. There is a problem. Because the moment you do that, you preempt the possibility that now Babu has to take over. So they had to hide it away from the public for people not to know about it. But Raila's health has been bad, especially this year. And there were people who had already predicted, now that they have already gotten this information, especially from people who are close to his circle, they realize that this is the medical condition that he's going through. They foresaw that Raila might leave us soon enough. You know, when you're having heart problems or cardiac issues, you definitely have to think of a possibility whereby someone is going to have cardiac arrest.
True.
At a certain point.
True.
So they did not want that discussion. So they hid it. And I was hearing for a few months people telling me that we are very stressed about the health condition of Raila. Raila is not looking fit. That is why even in public forums, most people were questioning how Raila just looked as an individual. And if you could see, Raila looked a little bit different this year.
A bit frail.
Yes, exactly. That's the word. He was looking frail. Even in major political events, he looked very different. And people speculated. And that is when I also saw that whatever this person was telling me was actually right. The health condition of Baba was not good. And unfortunately, it caught up to him. He put up a spirited fight, but we all die in the end.
That's true. And also, for one thing that I know, like, I was just checking, like, some of the things that, medical history, like, even considering, like, it's somebody who had gone, like, a brain surgery, like, in 2010.
Exactly.
In 2010. And then, we have things like hypertension. And I think, I'm not sure about diabetes, but I was just checking, like, through, like, records, but hypertension is also there. And for somebody who's going through all those things, and then you add on top, like, something like, cardiac issues, I think for one thing that I can say is that's very unfortunate is, like, he really never took time to rest.
That is the tragedy about
he never
Raila.
Rested at all.
Never.
He never.
Right? In fact, people did we can even talk about, Raila has even made so many visits to the hospital, but most people do not know about it. You would see Raila in Dubai and you think Raila is actually vacationing, but Raila has gone for medical checkups. But because the next week is needed at a certain political event, he's going to be meeting Ruto to shake hands with him. He's going to be having a meeting with ODM leaders. So he has to fly, get medical checkup and come back. And people do not realize that. That is the tragedy. The responsibility that came with his position as a person did not let him rest for even an entire year just to take care of his health condition.
Yep.
And I believe that's the reason why we have not seen Raila go for at least an extra 20 years like other leaders have done. People
Very
like
true.
Moi. If you look at like Kibaki used to be a president but had so much time resting.
Yep.
Kibaki would rest for about 7 months and people do not know where's the president.
Yeah.
He wasn't like
Things
Ruto.
are happening, but he's taken some time out.
He has taken some time out.
Yeah.
People are not hearing from him. But Raila was not the individual who would go away from the political scene for more than 2 months.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. Because if the same way you've said it, I would honestly say that I think if he was even like, taking like 1 week off, the next one you're working, 1 week off, because you already know the situation with your body. Because at times we have to listen to our body. And also the unfortunate part is like you can see clearly that the way you've said, even like during public gatherings, you could see like his walking is a bit strange.
Yeah.
He is forcing it a little bit.
True.
But unfortunately, even during his last minutes, it was him still trying to walk. And that's like a lion's fight, though. I would have to give that to him because, he had a big heart.
For sure. In fact, I've interacted with some of the secretariats and the PAs.
Yeah.
Do you know the long list of people who just want to meet Raila?
Yeah.
Have you seen that now Raila has gone? Literally everybody has a photo with Raila.
Yep.
Everybody at some point has met Raila.
Yep.
So the secretariat has over 1,000 people in just a month who want to meet Raila.
Yeah.
So you can imagine.
Yeah.
And he always makes sure that he meets all these individuals.
He left a really big impact.
That is why right now we are seeing everyone has a photo with Raila. This businessman was with Raila because he took time to meet everyone.
Yeah.
And he was a person who was sought after. So he knew his power. He could not just ignore everyone. So that is the tragedy with his position. And that's why he could not take that time off, as you're stating, even a week.
True. True.